Currently, I'm the director for the university's Center for Flexible Learning. I mean, I hadn't done any homework before coming on how big Western Sydney University is. I was amazed at the size and the facilities.
Currently, I am one of the learning experience designers at the Center for Flexible Learning. One thing I noticed was the diverse people around Parramatta.
I'm working as an associate professor at Chitkara School of Mass Communication. This is like a once of a lifetime opportunity.
So I'm a lecturer at Venus International University. Within this diversity, we are able to relate a lot.
I'm the head of creative digital communication at Venus University International. Of course, this is like a huge experience for me. I mean, to meet all the fellows.
The academics here are so humble and approachable. I remember, bumping into a few, and then we had a chat about things, back at home and here, how things are similar and different at the same time.
My role in Venus International University is that I'm a lecturer. I've learned so much from the seniors, and by listening to them, having discussion with them as well, it really broadened my knowledge.
I am a vice president at Global Media Education Council. So when we came here, we had a project in mind, and what we have been able to do here is to pick up round tables as actually a very interesting tool and develop it further through other research tools.
I am an Indigenous woman from Fiji. I was always taught service and duty, and I think that's what drove me into journalism. It's been a year now of me consciously and intentionally choosing more research-based work. I mean, I wouldn't have called it that before this fellowship though, but this fellowship really showed to me the value of taking the time to go back into the works that have already been done by people so that your work is informed. That's what I take away from this.
The things that I really loved was attending the sessions with the industry experts.
This is not my first visit to Australia, but this time the vision and the lens was different. Going to Sydney Harbour and then sitting together with everyone, exchanging the views related to not just the academics, but so many other things: food, culture, practice, habits, moving together, having light moments and sharing. It's a wonderful experience.
I am an assistant professor with Chitkara School of Mass Communication, Chitkara University, Punjab. Watching a show in the Opera House was one of the highlights. It was something on my bucket list. The trip to the Blue Mountains was really good. The trip to Canberra was really good. And it was great. It was magical actually.
I always wanted to attend a symphony, so it was a wonderful experience. For me, out of the world experience. We had a day trip to Jarvis Bay. I could see so many cockatoos and kangaroos in the wild. I mean, going to a zoo is that will give you a different experience.
I am a journalist turned academician and researcher. I think the two things that stand apart for me personally was one, going to a soccer match. This was my first time in my life, but I must say when I went there, it was literally gave me the goosebumps.
I work at the Times School of Media as a professor. I think the takeaway for me is the visits to ABC Studios. Amongst many things, there is a similarity of processes and humanism, but also a very important aspect of how technology has such a overarching presence.
I would also like to mention the APC exposure, humility with which they are doing their work and the way they are getting information was something awesome.
Visiting Canberra and watching the press gallery and the media houses working from there.
I am a professor and dean at Chitkara University, Punjab, India. It was a great experience. We went to Canberra for the parliament visit as well when Anzac Day was celebrated.
Canberra as well during the Anzac Day. We had such a great time during the dawn service.
The respect for defense services and that spirit for nationhood is there. So I like that.
Thank you.
I turned 50 like a day before we depart to Sydney. I felt that I'm settled. But after I heard all the stories, I felt that why should I stop? It gives me a lot of new energy.
Yes.
So yeah.